Hello beautiful souls, I'm Sai and welcome to your all signs tarot reading starting from Aries moving until Pisces regarding the person that you may have on mind, their current feelings, intentions and next move. So let's see what's coming up for you. Starting with Aries now. How is that your person currently feels? We have the World card. Bottom card we have is the Hermit. Top card we have is the Queen of Swords. This person wants clarity based on your situation, but this person could have majorly held back in the past. Like I do believe this person is still very confused with what they need to do with your situation in terms of how is it they see you. I mean, they very much want you. They very much need you in their life. So I think they've been manifesting you, but they haven't been putting in the work, the efforts that were required. In terms of that, they also see you as someone who's probably waiting on a decision. You want a breakthrough in the situation and they are well aware of it. They see you as someone who they cannot get over, someone who they are very much wanting to reconnect with or work it out with. The World, Seven of Cups, the Magician and the like Judgment all screams that this person is wanting to make a major decision that directly involves you. Okay, in terms of that, the collective feelings at this time, the collective feelings, I think you both very much want each other. You both are looking forward to each other. Them, on the other hand, are more into this. I think you have taken a step back. This person wants to know whether they still have or rather hold a chance with you. And you, on the other hand, are just very much curious to know what's going to happen next. But I see you holding back. I don't think you have made any major moves recently in terms of who is this person. Well, we are talking about someone who you deeply love, but you're keeping it a secret. I think you have known this person for a while. This is not someone brand new. Someone you have deep attraction for, passion for, desire. Well, this person in the past could have not really expressed their feelings, keeping you overly confused. But now I think this person is wanting to give you that clarity. I think they were trying to have control over you. So they did whatever it took for them to be in that comfortable spot. I also believe they had distractions. Okay, like this person wasn't particularly sure about having something committed with you. They wanted something on a surface level. In terms of their major focus now, their major focus is to not let you get away from them. I still believe this person hasn't made a major move yet, which keeps this connection at crossroads. At the moment, I think they want to have the talk. I don't think this person is saying much, doing much. They also been maintaining their distance from you. But I do know that this person wants to take their chances towards you now and definitely offer you something stable. I don't think they're coming in to have fun. Okay, so tell me more about their feelings for you now and in the past. Their feelings towards you now is quite conflicted. This person is also super possessive of you. So they are wanting that control back. They do feel very attached to you. Their feelings in the past, I think in the past, like they were just trying to get whatever they can from you. Like they were not really focused on this connection. Like they were very impulsive, and I think they were more in and out of your relationship. They were not really seeking stability. Okay, in the future. In the future, I think this does go forward towards something stable, something long term. And I genuinely believe this person wants to really take off that mask and show you their real personality. At least that's the plan moving forward. Okay, in terms of that, intentions now is to hold on to this, work it out, be patient with you. I also feel if at all this person was emotionally distant or they were trying to maintain a physical distance, that gets over now. Like this person is really wanting to spend some physical time with you. The intentions would also be to, I mean, not in the negative sense, but they definitely want to like probably seduce you like into being back with them. They will take their chances. I do see this person probably making a move soon. Like most of you guys should be hearing back from them. I believe within the next 3 days. And they will be putting in the effort. You won't be having to do much. Their major offer as they approach you. Their major offer would be Page of Pentacles. Initially, it could just be a message, a call, which then probably moves forward towards something much more committed. But this could take at least like maybe like around 10 to 14 days for things to get more solid, but that's the plan. Okay, how is that they view you at the moment? They probably view you as someone who is very confused, someone who could be also having options. At the moment, with the Eight of Wands, they feel like you have started talking to some other options, or you are keeping your options open, but they majorly see you distant. How is it that they see the connection, and what is that they want from the connection? They see the connection as something that is like basically at a very stagnant place, and what they want from it is basically clarity in terms of like where they stand in your life, and they are really hoping for some big changes. Okay, so as they approach you, where this is all leading to, this is all leading to the Nine of Pentacles. Regardless, you get clarity. I do feel someone who has been trying to leave you out in the cold probably steps up. You will have the major breakthrough that you were waiting on. That call, that message certainly comes in. What does this mean for the connection? You will be back in talking terms. You'll be back on cordial terms. I still, however, feel you in particular will take your time to open up, because you haven't quite healed from what this person put you through. Okay, overall long term, where does this move forward? Like, I feel if you give this a chance, this certainly moves forward towards a much more balanced relationship. This person is very nostalgic about the good times you've shared, the ultimate truth that you need to know. I think this person is still not completely stable in terms of their offerings to you. I still see them at crossroads, won't lie. Financially, they could be struggling, and like even though they want to offer you the world, I don't see them having a lot to offer at the moment. Like, what I mean is basically you'll have to be patient in terms of things getting to that stable place in life. Okay, in terms of like what is that you don't see yet? I feel this person is very much hoping that you would still take them back, and at least that's the plan. And they want to be in a more committed sort of relationship. If there were any third parties, that is basically off. I don't see like anyone else in the picture. We go with you feel like home, and I am so sorry that I hurt you. This was never my intention. And again, I have imagined having kids with you. So that being said, this is all I have for the sign of Aries. If it resonated, please do hit the like button, type in a yes along with your sign, and all those who want a personal reading could move to my website divinelovetarotbysai.shop. Thank you so much, guys. So moving to the sign of Taurus, the person that you could be having on mind, how is that they currently feel about you? We start off with the Three of Pentacles. Bottom card we have is Six of Wands. Top card we have is the Empress, which tells me at the moment many of you guys could be already in talking terms, on good terms, but they haven't said much, done much, but they are looking forward to it. They are really seeking your attention, your validation. So they want things to happen with you in terms of how is that they see you. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. However, you could not be giving in. At least they feel like you are blocking this connection. They also feel like you may be having more than one option. At least that's what they are doubting in terms of the collective feelings at the moment. The collective feelings, I think you both are not trusting the other. You both feel like this connection is something that you need to be very much cautious with. And with the Moon card, I think your person on the other hand has some serious doubts about you having to move in a different direction. Okay, in terms of that, you on the other hand, some of you actually maybe are trying to move out of this relationship, because I see you facing somewhere else. You know, I don't see you being so much connected to this person that we are reading for. I rather see you starting something of your own, or starting something brand new. Okay, in terms of that, who is this person that we are talking about? Well, we are talking about someone who you are emotionally avoiding, or you have ignored. This could be someone you are definitely showing some form of cold shoulder to. And yeah, I feel your intuition is not quite letting you be a part of them openly. This person on the other hand is clearly seeking you a lot at this time. Like, they've been showing interest, but the problem is they were never emotionally available. They may be just wanting things on a more physical level. That could have been one of the reasons why you rather are avoiding this relationship. Okay, in the past, what do we have in the past? In the past, we have Knight of Swords, so this person could have been very much on and off with you. I don't see a lot of consistency. I also feel this person maintained a lot of distance and kept many secrets in terms of their major focus now. Their major focus is to still have control over you. I mean, they could be a little manipulative, but they do want changes in the situation. Where you at, current scenario? I think at the moment you both are trying to control this relationship by majorly trying to hold back. And well, you haven't been really expressing your feelings to each other, and that is one of the major reasons why this connection is stuck. Okay, where's your person at the moment? Your person is really wanting to balance this relationship, so they will be making their efforts. And with the Sun card, you will be seeing them, talking to them. I see this person showing up in a grand way in terms of what is that they want with you. I think they are still seeking some form of stability, but they are not willing to give you full commitment. Okay, I still believe they want to quite fix this with you. Okay, how are they acting? Well, they are acting very much. I think first off, this person had a major issue with having to be emotionally open to you, but now this person does want to stay expressive regarding their feelings for you. At least that's going to be changing. And what is that they want? See, truth be told, I still believe this person wants a way back, but I don't think this is quite a traditional relationship, because this person is not quite wanting to give a name to this connection. They still want things to be more on a casual fun end. Yes, they want to love you, but they do not want to quite label this relationship. I hope this makes sense. What's the major issue? The major issue for many of you, this person needs more time, and I don't think they have particularly gotten over their past disappointment. Okay, in terms of that, their future action. Their future action, again, we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, we have Tower. I feel most of you guys should be probably seeing a major shift in the span of almost 2 days. But I still believe there'll be a lot of push and pull in this connection. If you probably still give them that cold shoulder, they may hold back again, but they'll keep coming back. Okay. Overall, where's this all leading to? At the moment, I feel someone who was very much confused about you comes in stronger than ever. They don't want to miss their chance. But I would still ask you to stay away from this person, because I do not see them offering you commitment as of now. This person is still coming in to probably keep you blocked from moving on. I hope that makes sense. And why should you avoid this person? Why? Because I don't think the changes that you're rather waiting on, I do not see that coming. I still see resistance on part of, I would say, serious commitment. Can you wait on this for the long term? Long term, you may have to wait a real long term, like 3 months, 4 months down the lane. I do not see fast changes. Okay, things could probably change in a span of maybe 3-4 months from now, but the next 2 months I still see a lot of back and forth. Won't lie to you. Okay, so far this is what I have. If this resonates, please do type in a yes along with your sign. Do like the video before leaving, and all those who want a personal reading could go to my website divinelovetarotbysai.shop. Thank you so much, guys. So moving on to the sign of Gemini, the person that you may have on mind, how is that they currently feel about you? Their feelings for you, we have the Three of Pentacles, what happened in the past. We have the Queen of Wands. I feel that you have someone who wants to reach out after they could have messed up big time. I think you either found out something about them or through someone else, due to which this connection could be at a standstill, but this person really wants to show up in your life now. In terms of how is that they feel for you in terms of their heart space. Heart space, they feel rejected by you, they feel turned down by you, and majorly pushed away. Head space, they know that they are responsible for where this connection is at. I think they have deeply hurt you. For many of you, this could almost feel like a personal reading. How is that they see you at this moment? At this moment, they see you as a Page of Pentacles. They feel like you're trying to move away from them. Like they know that they are on your mind, but they, however, feel you're forcing yourself to move in a different direction, but something tells them that you haven't moved on yet. Okay, in terms of the collective feelings, well, you both are still very much into each other. You haven't moved on. You still have that passion, that desire. You, on the other hand, I think, have secretly been holding back your emotions for this person, and this person feels very deeply hurt by how things have played out, and I do believe they genuinely fear losing this connection for good. Okay, I think they have hurt you to a point of actually pushing you away, but you haven't quite I would say processed your feelings yet for them. In terms of their major focus at this moment is to bring in some major change. Well, they still want this connection to go on, and I really think this person wants to offer something stable. At the moment, I think you both are seeking each other's attention, regardless of what they make of this. But like, despite all that, you do not trust the future with this person. In terms of their behavior pattern at the moment, I think they were playing the victim card, and like, this is someone who could legit make you feel like you were responsible for their ways of reacting to you. Um, but I would call them a bit of a gaslighter, if you know what I mean. And like with the mention card, I still believe this person was wanting to twist the whole narrative and storyline, but this time it's not working out. Okay, in terms of what is that they want with you now, I think they slowly want to find their way back in your life. Tell me more about the past. In the past, I think you were hoping for some major clarity which did not come in. They still kept you at crossroads. Okay. In terms of their major offer would be back in relationship. They really want it all with you. I also believe over time they will want to apologize for whatever they could have put you through. If this has resonated so far, please do type in a yes along with your sign, and do like the video. Major issue. Major issue at the moment is this person was some form of a player. Even though they wanted it all with you, this person still had ways that were toxic and which you could not tolerate. Okay, and like very flaky. In terms of what are they hiding, I think they're hiding the fact that they did try to move on, but they could not. Okay, moving forward, future action. Future action, we have the Hanged Man. So I do feel there'll be some time waiting. Like, this person was really hoping that you'd reach out, especially the past maybe 5 days. Some of you, it could be legit a month. I hope it's not 5 months. But yes, I eventually see this person really like coming forward once they feel like they are at a point of losing you fully. But I see this person making a move. I don't think you have to do anything about having to trigger them into reacting. I see this person reaching out regardless. Okay, their major offer is the approach. The major offer, first off, I mean, they haven't planned this. I mean, they are still hoping that somehow like there'll be some major miracle which would lead the two of you back on good terms, but it is not going to be easy. Okay, you're legit pissed off. Like, I feel over the course of a week, this person will genuinely start putting in efforts, but this could take almost a week's time for things to get better between the two of you. But I could like guarantee you that before we move on to the next month, this person will reach out. Okay, in terms of the best case scenario, I see the World card. Regardless, you have breakthrough. If this person had kept you in the dark, you will get clarity. I have a very strong sign that this moves forward towards a fresh new start, a new beginning rather. But I feel many of you guys are of the opinion that you rather should be moving away regardless of what you feel for them. That is also a possibility. Okay, because moving forward, I see the Nine of Pentacles. Many of you guys could decide against this connection. Okay, step by step, no rushing is the plan. I miss you, and it was easier to run than face you, but I've only hurt myself even more. I think this person was avoiding the fights, the arguments, and that has led to a lot of silence now. but you guys will be like finding a way back to each other. You could type in 555 for changes and to like the video before leaving. All those who want a personal reading could go to my website divinelovetarotbysai.shop. Thank you so much, guys. So moving forward towards the sign of Cancer, the person that you may be having on mind, starting with how is it they currently feel. We start off with the Knight of Cups. This person is very much in love with you and they are very much wanting to come forward. They are heart space. Heart space, I feel so far they haven't really expressed much. They were slightly on an insecure side and they have had some past disappointments which keep them blocked. Hate space, I think they are still very much fearful of rejection. But overall, I see this person having the intentions of fully showing up. Okay. In the past, I think their ego or their pride was not quite letting them be real with you. I don't think you've quite seen their real side yet. How is that they see you? They feel like you are waiting on some clarity, some breakthrough. Well, they know for a fact that they have found their match. They really like spending time with you. They look forward to you a lot. And who is this person? Well, this is someone who you have a very strong attachment with. Sometimes you could call it toxic. But I feel like this is someone who you cannot stop thinking about. So you haven't quite figured out as to what this person should mean to you. I feel so far you may just see it as a strong obsession or a infatuation, but you haven't taken them very seriously yet. Okay, in terms of what this person made you go through, I think they have certainly disappointed you with their lack of efforts. But this person is wanting to fix that now. Okay, they want to come forward. In terms of the collective feelings, I think you both are eager to understand this relationship on a more intense level. So far, your person was juggling you with something else, someone else. You, on the other hand, have a strong connection with them, but a part of you doesn't trust them. Okay, so far you haven't taken your chances. In terms of their major focus, is to slowly step up. Like, I think they want you to understand that they are not fooling around with you. Like, ongoing, I think you both don't have any clarity regarding the same. So far it has just been very base level connection, and they are acting at the moment. So far this person was all about themselves, extremely selfish, and I don't think they even showed you any signs of being interested in something long term. Okay, I do feel this person still needs more time to heal and be more ready for this. But I believe this person really wants to work this out with you. Initially, there'll be a lot of flirting, but I see this person wanting the big deal. Okay, in terms of that, what is hidden at the moment, the major issue. The major issue is this person was hoping that you'll be putting in more efforts, which I think you haven't so far. I mean, they were hoping that you'd be doing more of the work, and I don't think you need to, because then they'll get used to it. Okay. I also feel this person had not healed from the past relationship, so they are still walking away from it. I don't think they were in a place to offer you anything at all. In terms of their major intentions coming forward, major intentions, I mean, you can definitely hope for some big shift, big changes. If this person does want to offer you a cup of love, I think slowly but surely this person is falling for you. But you got to know that they are not in any hurry. They would want to take things extremely slow. So that could be a bit of a triggering factor. But yes, they do want an end goal with you. They do want a relationship that goes full circle. In terms of what is that they are hiding, I mean, they're hiding the fact that they still are not in a very good place. And with the Nine of Cups, they want to deal with you on their terms. Okay, so not someone who is willing to make large compromises. Okay, this person wants you because you make them feel good. So that's their major driving factor. Okay, in terms of their future action, Future action, yes, we have Wheel of Fortune, so I do see changes. I do see a lot of messages. And well, yes, you have this person coming over. This could be as soon as the next, maybe even 24 hours, 48 hours. This is moving forward towards a beautiful start. And for most of you, I think the trust factor will play a role, but this is something that will move forward. Like, I still believe your trust issues will be triggered through and through, but as a relationship, this does survive. Okay, I feel at times things could get slow. And why is that? I feel this person and you both need some space and time when things get extreme or intense. Okay, so I would ask you to go easy on each other. Final advice. Final advice, we have 8 of Swords and 10 of Swords. Ask yourself if you're prepared for a relationship or you still need time. If that's the case, then seek more time. Okay, because you both seem to be like very much like probably fearing the worst case scenario in this relationship. I am struggling with my self-worth. I daydream about you often, and I can't be who you want me to be. So they do have fears that they might not be able to be the partner that you quite are seeking at the moment. This being said, this is all I have for you. Do like and type in a yes along with your sign if this resonates. You could alternately also type in 777 for breakthrough. All those who want a personal reading could move to my website divinelovetarotbysai.shop. Thank you so much, guys. So moving towards the sign of Leo, the person that you could be having on mind, their current feelings towards you. We have the Four of Pentacles. This person could be holding back majorly. Well, they do want changes with you, but I think with the Wheel of Fortune, they were rather hoping that things will happen naturally. On the mind level, this person will look forward to you. I see this person making their moves in the maybe next 3 to 4 days. In terms of how is that they see you, they probably see you as unavailable, or rather someone who is going to be very difficult for them in terms of the ongoing situation. Ongoing, I think this is not looking good. This quite looks like a relationship that is almost falling apart. And why so? I think this person could have left you out in the cold, or you could have found out that this is not the right person for you. Okay, one more card. I mean, there has been some form of major clarity or awakening about this situation. How is that you see this situation with them? Well, you feel like you need to make a major decision, and some of you guys could have already made that decision. Okay, and I think you guys will be deciding of either staying single or emotionally detached from this person. In terms of the collective feelings, you both are confused about what to make of this. Them, on the other hand, are still going to be coming forward regardless. They want your attention. You, on the other hand, could be even be wanting to block them or rather push them away. This would be a very much personal reading to some of you. It might not resonate with each and every one. In terms of their major focus now, their focus as of now would be to like probably understand as to where they stand in your life, or like whether this still holds a chance. I still believe this person has emotional attachment with you. At the moment, I think they are secretly making some changes in their life which would benefit this connection. But this person has to let go of many personal situations in order to choose you. So there could be some form of some external parties involved, but this person really wants to take their chances towards you. Who is this person? Well, this is someone who has legit pissed you off. Like, this person was all over the place. A part of you still holds attachment for them, but I don't think you're very open to them. Well, in the past, they could have made you feel like you were very difficult to love, and that has really stung you deep. Okay, one more card. At the moment, I think they are open towards healing this connection, but I think you'll have to do a lot of compromising for you to be back with them. But they are really hoping for a return. Okay, and why so? What is the major driving factor? I think first of all, they found out that the grass wasn't greener elsewhere, and maybe you were not playing around this time, and you legit walked away. Okay, the fact that you have made a decision which involves letting this go away is the major factor why they are coming back and trying to hold you from, completely disconnecting. Okay, so in terms of what's the major factor here, in terms of what's the major issue, The issue has been lack of balance. This person was not very honest with you. There was lack of emotional fulfillment as well, and a lot of past, I could call it disappointment. Okay, in terms of that, yeah, major intentions. Major intention as of now would be to definitely stalk you to see like what you up to. I also feel this person is really eager to heal this connection, and like they want to somehow block you from moving on. But truth be told, I don't think they are worth your time and effort. They'll simply keep you stuck. So many of you guys who are actually moving on, continue moving on. That's going to be my open advice to you. In terms of their biggest offer, well, their biggest offer will be lack of changes. They'll only present it in a very like beautiful way, in a very grand way, but they'll offer that same shit over. Okay, I feel you were dealing with someone who was rather a taker than a giver, and things will never be balanced in between the two of you because your person doesn't have it in them to give. So you are dealing with someone who was either very insecure, which definitely sabotaged the relationship, and now when they've almost lost you, they are probably going to run behind you. I hope that makes sense. So far, if it resonated, do like and subscribe to the channel. Also type in a yes along with your sign. You could definitely type in 888 for changes. In terms of how will they be coming forward, next action, I see this person like making a major move. So you guys could be getting a call or a message, but they'll be lying. Okay, a lot of I would say manipulation, deception is what I see. If you've already been through plenty with them, that's about it. That should be your breaking point. Okay, best case scenario. Best case scenario, we have Three of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Even if this person comes forward, I still believe you'll be the one compromising for this connection to come back together. And they are still offering you lack of emotional and stability rather. So I feel it's a loss on your part, not theirs. Okay, so moving forward, honest truth about this relationship. Honest truth is this should have ended a long time ago. I also feel like this person was deceiving you, and they are not at your level, let's face it. Okay, yes, this could be moving forward, but you will never be completely happy and satisfied with the way things are going with them. Okay, moving forward, messages. I try to leave, but the karmic like guilts me to stay. There could also be a third party situation for some of you. I am stuck in a cycle of self-sabotaging at the moment, and we move forward to like, could I get a second chance to make things right? Of course, they want a second chance, but I don't think they deserve one. Okay, so let me know your honest opinion about the reading. This might be very personal for some of you, and for some, it might not resonate at all. So take however it goes with you. Thank you so much. Do subscribe, and all those who want a personal reading could move to my website, divinelovetarotbysai.shop. So moving towards the sign of Virgo, the person that you may have on mind, how is that they currently feel? At the moment, this person is not at all confident about this relationship. They feel like this is not going to go anywhere. They've kind of lost that faith and confidence. And at the moment, regardless, they still want to show up though. Heart space, I still believe this person is still manifesting you, seeking you. Hate space is where the problem comes. They believe you don't need them anymore. You don't want them anymore. Okay. How is that they see you? They probably see you as extremely defensive and someone who wants to avoid them at all cost. And it could be because they were rather made you feel unwanted in the past to a point that you actually push them away now. Okay. In terms of that, what happened in the past? In the past, like there was lack of stability, there was lack of commitment. This person was not taking any responsibility, any accountability, and it almost looked one-sided. Some of you guys, this person could have made you feel like an option. Okay, in terms of the collective feelings. Well, collectively, I think you both do not trust each other at this point, and you both have avoided having to have that direct conversation. Them, on the other hand, are slowly realizing what they are losing on, so that would be a driving factor for them to come forward. You, on the other hand, almost hate this person, are holding on to crazy grudges against them. Okay, in terms of that, who is this person? Well, this is someone who you still have emotions for, won't lie. And a part of you always wanted to have it all with them. But at the moment, I think you are rather making a practical choice. Them, on the other hand, always were never wanting to surrender to this relationship. And like, moreover, they were always wanting you to be doing most of the effort when they were not even offering you bare minimum. Okay, some of you, this person could have legit cheated on you or quite made you feel like that. Okay, in terms of their major focus moving forward. Major focus at the moment, I think, first of all, they cannot move on. They could have tried to, but they cannot. So you have a major call or a message coming in, something that is going to give you full clarity about what they want with you. So they are looking forward to you. Okay, in terms of where they at. At this moment, I think this person is really trying to make some choices, rather making decisions which would help them and their future. They do not want to give up on you. They do feel absolutely sorry for how things turned out. I still believe they are stuck on you regardless of how you see them, and extremely confused about what to make of this relationship now. What's the major issue? The major issue has always been lack of commitment or lack of stability. Secondly, this person never showed you that love and respect that you deserved. Okay, moving forward, their major intentions. Intentions at the moment would be to step up, definitely give you some attention, regardless whether you're waiting on it or not. They want clarity regarding what they can expect next. And I think this person really wants to know if it's actually over between the two of you. Okay, so their future action. Future action, I see the World card, so a major breakthrough is coming in. We have Seven of Swords. This person might not tell you the entire truth, so be very careful. I think this person will show up, but if you reject them, they will actually walk away. So I don't see this person putting up that fight. So if you feel like, Sai, this person needs to probably put up a fight for me to give into this connection, I think one small rejection and they'll cry their way out to a point that they'll get away from this. Okay, sorry. In terms of that, where is this all leading to? I feel if you've given up on this person, that's the best choice you've made. You are moving forward towards something better. I think you've given them plenty of chances, if not less. Some of you, it could be two, some of it could be legit four. I think that's more than enough, my friend. Okay, moving forward, the major truth that you need to know. I think the truth that you need to know is this person had a lot of time to decide and they still haven't decided. And with the Tower card, I think this person was involved into other scenarios and they were just not wanting to level up to you. Okay, and with Six of Swords, they were rather trying to stay away from all the complications with you. They were not wanting to face the truth. They were rather shying away from it. Okay, moving forward, the final outcome. I see the Seven of Wands. So you will be hearing from them, but I think this person has a late realization about you, but it's almost too late. My advice card to you would be, if this is something that stresses you, it's fine to be open towards this conversation. At least you'll have your major clarity, which would lead to a closure. I could definitely guarantee you that much. But as a relationship, I still believe this person doesn't have it in them to offer you that cup of love which you were rather waiting on or hoping for. Okay, so moving on. If this quite resonates with you, do like, subscribe, and type in a yes along with your sign. Could I get a second chance with you to make things right? You are so beautiful, and I am coming to get you. You could also type in 444 for stability. And all those who want a personal reading could go to my website, divinelovetarotbysai.shop. Thank you so much, guys, and I hope to see you soon. Cheers. So moving on to the sign of Libra, the person that you may have in mind. So starting with the overall energy. At the moment, I think we have the Sun card, which tells me you both are waiting on clarity in the situation. At the bottom, we have the Eight of Cups. So some of you, they could have been a situation which forced you to rather stay emotionally distant from each other. And with the Eight of Wands, you were still waiting or hoping on changes though. Okay, so I feel most of you guys haven't moved on, regardless of the situation. Moving forward, you both are stalking each other a lot. There could be a lack of action at the moment. Where is your person at? Your person is still very much stuck on you, but they are watching you from a distance. So this doesn't help the connection. In terms of their major feelings, their feelings for you is the star card. They still want this regardless of what you're telling me. I feel your person is still hoping and praying and manifesting that somehow this works out. But that somehow is mostly done with a lot of holding back. Okay. In terms of their heart space. Heart space at the moment, they are really juggling in terms of what they need to do, like what they feel, like what they actually feel, like what is real, what is not real. So they are asking like themselves a lot of questions. They are also deeply disappointed with how things have been with you in the recent past. This person is missing you a lot. Hate space, I think they are trying to make you feel like they are over you or they don't need you anymore. But that's just a game. Okay. In terms of how is that they see you. At the moment, they quite see you as someone who's perfect, someone who's stable, someone who's unbothered, someone who's just trying to look after themselves. Okay. In terms of the collective feelings. Well, collectively, you both are confused about each other, but you have the other person heavily on your mind. In terms of them, your person really wants a fresh start with you. They are really hoping to somehow like meet you halfway or have the chance of seeing you in person. Like they are very much in heat, if you know what I mean. You, on the other hand, are choosing to hold back or rather play it safe. In terms of what's the major issue? The major issue has been Three of Cups. Like this could be lack of efforts. This for some of you could be their attitude issues. And some of you, this could just be that you were made to feel less importance, which definitely drove you away from them. Okay. I think they were too selfish with their ways. A part of you also did question whether there was a third party or doubted it on a strong extent, but I feel the third party was more of their attitude or their work situation. Okay, I do not see a third party strongly. In terms of that, the major issue moving forward, major issue will be lack of balance. I still believe your person isn't being honest with you. And let's pull cards for what's the current scenario. Ongoing, I think you both are missing each other emotionally, but both are rather loving each other from a distance, not like making any efforts whatsoever. Secondly, with the Empress card, some of you guys have legit lost hope about this connection. A part of you believes that there is no future here. You guys are rather choosing to save yourself. Okay, moving forward, your person's major focus coming forward now. Yeah, I mean, they want a comeback. They definitely want to meet you in person. At least that's what they're doing. They're very much nostalgic. They do not want to hold back or rather push you more. Okay, where's this person at? At the moment, this person is still distant. I think a part of them was legit trying to stay away from all this drama. You both were avoiding any form of further, you can call it conflict, you could call it confrontation. Okay, and so far with a lot of eights here, you guys were rather just hoping for some miraculous change to happen. Okay, so far it was your ego, let's face it. Your egos were triggered to a point that you just did not want to give in, so much so that it has just led to a lot of silent treatment. So far, if it resonates, do type in a yes along with your sign and do like the video. Moving forward to who is this person. Well, this is someone you are trying to rather stay away or even give up on. A part of you still believes they are responsible for how your life has turned out, but you were secretly still hoping for a union. I think you had major expectations from this person. Some of you guys legit wanted to end up with them, but even though with the Empress in the reverse, you have slowly lost hope now. Okay, in terms of that, what did this person make you go through? First of all, this person gave you major highs, so it led to a lot of expectation, and then they could have just ghosted the shit out of you, or just pushed you away, or just behaved like it is not what it looks like, or it is not as intense as it used to be. So that intensity definitely dropped a lot. Okay, one more card. Secondly, this person was not willing to show you that emotional side. It was always all masked out. Okay, and with the moon card, you had a lot of doubts about them, and they rather added to it in terms of making things way more complicated than it had to. Okay, I also believe they had their back turned, so which led to you like probably questioning whether this is a relationship to look forward to or rather a relationship to avoid. Okay, so far it's very complicated, but let's go further. So what is that they feel for you versus what is that you feel for them? Their feelings for you is the Ace of Swords. They know that they need to make a move now, and they will. At least that's the plan. With the King of Swords, they want to have that conversation with you. Where do you stand, my friend? You, on the other hand, feel almost disrespected. A part of you is questioning whether this is something that you need to give back to in terms of trying to hurt them back. That could be a legit question. Okay, but I don't think you are someone who does believe in that kind of shit. Okay, so I think you are just hoping for some form of clarity or closure at the moment. But you deeply feel disappointed by how things have been. Okay, moving back to your person's intentions. Intentions, I think, still, I believe your person was trying to play some tricks with you. They were not wanting to stay fully invested. I think they were 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And like a part of them is responsible for how things are at. But still, I see this person putting a fight in terms of getting your attention. Future action. Future action, I'm getting the Nine of Swords. So there could be some delays. I feel with the Chariot card, this person does make a strong move, which will shake you up from the core. You are not expecting this. Like Wheel of Fortune, they really want to make you believe in the possibility of a future. This does happen over the course of, let's take roughly, I would take somewhere between 2 to 4 days, but still for some of you it could be more. So it could be more towards 4 and 5. Selected few of you it could be as recent as the next 2 days. Okay, but they have some grand offer. It is not going to be something that would rather like keep you in confusion. You would know where you stand. Okay, so far if it's making sense, let's take in 555 for changes. What's that you should be looking forward to? Their major offer. Their major offer would be no more back and forth. They want to rather take things forward in a very steady manner. They will take their chances. It's going to be all action mode from now on. And I see this person definitely offering you a cup of love. You might also be getting in that apology that you were rather hoping or waiting on. What is hidden from you? What's that this person is hiding? At the moment, I think this person really thought that you would probably make your way back towards them, or make something happen with them, or like they were still hoping that the love that you have for them would lead to you still compromising, which I feel you didn't. And that was a wake up call for them. Some of you, this person was approached by more than one option, and I think a part of them did want to give into it, but so far the love that they have for them and the connection and the intensity that they have for them quite led them back to you. Okay, it's very complicated, but I hope this resonates. Where is this all moving to? This is moving forward towards balance, stability, union. I feel this person initially tried all their games with you, but it did not work. Okay, some of you, this person could have blocked you and unblocked you. Okay, but that was just to trigger you into giving in, but do not give in. Trust me on that. Okay, so what is that they are coming forward with? I mean, their offer would be to take an accountability for how things have played out. Regardless of who you're dealing, you have someone definitely showing up towards wanting it all. Now, as you know, this is a general reading and it might not be everyone's story. So always go for a personal reading if you want more clarity based on your situation directly. Okay, so far, what is the truth that you need to know about the final outcome? I think it is going to be complicated. It is going to lead to some form of conflict as well. But this does move forward towards a second chance. And for most of you, you will take time into fully taking them back. But yes, you can look forward to a lot of passionate times together, especially as you move forward towards this week. Okay. So far, if this resonated, do like and type in a 10-10 for completion. I am hurting too. I love everything about you. Please forgive me. I'm seeing signs and synchronicities. I'm scared what other people might think. That could have also been an issue. Their friends and family probably getting in the way. No one compares to you. And I was listening to my head instead of my heart. And you looked right through me. I think sometimes the problem is also that they can't hide from you. You just see through them. Okay? I think about you every day. I miss having you next to me. So this is all I have for the sign of Libra. If it resonated, like, subscribe. All those who want a personal reading could move to my website, divinelovetarotbysai.shop. Thank you so much, guys. And I hope you've had a great weekend. Thank you. So moving towards the sign of Scorpio, the person that you may have on mind in terms of how is that they currently feel. At the moment, this person is really hoping for forever with you, and this person is really wanting to put in the efforts. So far, I think they want to give you that major sign that this is something that you could wait on. For most of you, you've been dealing with this person for a while now. It doesn't seem to be a new person. But I still do not feel like they have made any grand gesture as of now. Like this is still in the making. But in terms of their headspace, I think they could have given you some small hints here and there. But in terms of emotional expression, I still believe this person lacks that. They haven't done much. Okay. In terms of how is that they see you, they probably see you as someone who is distant, someone who's not as approachable. But they know for a fact that you also hold emotions for them. Okay? In terms of that, collective feelings. Well, collective feelings, you both are secretly seeking each other. You both are in love with each other. Them, on the other hand, like could have been very emotionally distant in the past. You were always open towards working things out, but recently you could have taken a step back. Where is that this connection stands as of now? As of now, you both secretly know that this is something that you guys both can wait on. Like you are aware what you each other feel. In the past, things could have been very flirty, but things were not emotional. I still believe you guys need to do a lot of work for this thing, this relationship to actually move forward. In terms of what is that this person expects from you at this moment. At this moment, they want you to be patient with them, for you to give them some time. And they're hoping for some killer loyalty from you. Okay? They want you to love them right, to probably pamper them to the next level. In terms of their major focus. Their focus for now would be to make some moves towards you, but they want to make very calculated moves. So this could take some time. Okay, but they do want to have it all in terms of stability, forever, relationship, home together, kids together. At the moment, this person could still be finding themselves at crossroads. They are just trying to figure it out for themselves. Could also be struggling on a personal level. So far, they are acting a little confused and all over the place. But this person can definitely offer you stability. You are dealing with someone who has it in them to offer you the full package. Okay? So far, in terms of their major intentions. Major intentions would be to definitely reach out. If they've done you wrong, they would want to apologize for it. Who are we talking about? Well, we are talking about someone who you're secretly hoping for some attention from. Well, this person in the past could have made you feel like this is going to be the best connection ever, and then they could have ghosted you. At the moment, you are rather waiting on them to put in more efforts. So you could be somehow holding back. There could be some age gap, by the way. And this person was in and out of your life. They were not consistent. But at the moment, they want to put an end to that lack of clarity, lack of stability, and they want to offer you it all. I think this person is genuinely wanting a long-term outcome with you. So there's been a major shift. And what's the driving factor? I think the major factor was you probably making them feel unwanted, and that really played with your mind. But it like turned out to be a like good thing for you. That is the reason why they'll be probably coming in with much more intensity now. The past, please. In the past, this person kept you at crossroads. I mean, they could have also made you feel like they have more than one option to choose from. In terms of where are you at, my friend? At the moment, many of you guys do not want to be a part of a connection that would lead to some form of pain or disappointment. So you have, however, pushed yourself away from this drama, or probably gotten yourself out of this drama. I think recently a part of you does have fears. What if this doesn't turn out the way you wanted it to? Some of you guys could also be having more than one option. Okay, so major intention. Their intention would be to want a fair chance with you, whereas your intention would be to get in more clarity about them. Okay, so future action. Future action, I see some action being taken, but in a very slow manner. This person is working towards healing and fixing this relationship for good. They want to make some promises about the future as well. But I do feel this will take time. This person doesn't want to make a wrong move, so they are very scared of some form of rejection here. So this could take more time than usual. This could take somewhere between 4 to 8 days. And where's this all leading to? This is all leading to the Empress card, the Page of Pentacles reverse. We move on to the Five of Cups. Why so? I think a part of you doesn't want to quite trust them, so I think you will take way more time in terms of taking them back. So they might have to wait for some time for it. Overall, this has the potential to move forward, but I do believe because this person could have lied to you in the past, you do not want to quite take them back. Okay, the major blockage could also be lack of clarity and some form of confrontation, which could turn ugly for selected few of you, not for all. And I think what they have put you through is still very much on your mind, and it's something that still bothers you. I'm sorry that I hurt you. This was never my intention. I daydream about you often, and I'm struggling with self-worth. Okay, you hold the key to my heart. If this resonates, do type in a yes along with your sign. Do like the video. All those who want a personal reading could move to my website, divinelovetarotbysai.shop, and you could also type in 222 for togetherness. Thank you so much, guys. See ya. Moving on to the sign of Sagittarius, the person that you could be having on mind. What is that they currently feel about you? We start off with the Five of Pentacles. This person is certainly missing you, and a part of them also feels like you are leaving them out in the cold. With the Moon card, this person doesn't know what to expect out of this connection anymore in terms of their heart space. Heart space, I think they are the one responsible for having to quite for this relationship to be at this point, because they could have lied a lot, or there could have been lack of communication in the past. Hate space also, they have made basically no efforts in the past. I think there was lack of clarity, lack of stability, due to which you could have chosen to rather stay away. Where are you at, my friend? I think you are rather holding on to your pride, your self-respect, and that is one of the reasons why you are not giving in. And I think many of you guys are focused on walking away, moving on. In terms of the collective feelings, well, collective, I think this person was very much hoping that you would still hold on to them. I think you did for a really long time until it was too much for you. In terms of your person, your person at the moment is not wanting to juggle you anymore. Rather, they want to take their chances towards you. You, on the other hand, I think you were rather very patient with this person, but now you've quite reached a point where you are not wanting to take any more chances. Yet you haven't completely moved on, but I think a part of you doesn't quite want to stay open to this. Okay? In terms of how is that they see you? They probably see you as someone who they still want in their life, someone who is choosing themselves over over this connection. So I think at this moment you have made some practical choices, and they know for a fact that you're getting away. Okay, like you've chosen self fulfillment over this relationship. In terms of who are we talking about? Who is this person? Well, we are talking about someone who you still hold emotions for. In terms of Ace of Pentacles here, I think you really wanted this to go full circle. You had some high expectations from this relationship. But this person could have just ended things out of nowhere with you, and this could have really, really bothered you. And I think there was a possible third party interference which could have gotten in the way in terms of their major focus coming forward. Their major focus as of now, I mean, I would ask you to continue staying away from them because this person is extremely manipulative. Now that they've almost lost you, they want to come forward, but they're still not coming in clean. Okay, in terms of where they are at this point, like this person needs to let go of a lot of situations in order to choose you, and they are really losing their sleep over you. They are not in a good place. Okay, how are they acting? I think they are acting as if they are probably losing a battle. I mean, even if they are the ones responsible for the most part of it, they never really took any accountability or responsibility. But now that they've lost you, this person will come behind you. Okay, definitely. In terms of the current scenario, please. At the moment, I think this relationship has rather forced you to rather think about yourself. Okay, and I think you will be holding back, trying to make some strong, I would call it, decisions about the future. Okay, you do not want to make any wrong moves, and I see you just continue like working on your self healing, your self worth, and that's the path that you seek at the moment. Okay, regarding your person, their future action towards you. Future action, I do see this person wanting to quite make a move, major intentions. Major intentions, I would say Eight of Swords. They want you to still stuck on them, but I don't think that is possible. Overall, they'll also want to have the talk with you. So this is certainly happening. In terms of the major blockage, the main blockage is lack of clarity. It could also be options or distractions. Secondly, this person never made you feel important in their life. You were rather made to feel like an option. Okay, moving forward, in terms of their future action towards you now. Future action, I certainly see this person making a move, and well, they will want to quite offer something stable. But I don't think this person is someone you can trust for the long term. Short term, yes, they'll want to promise the world to you. Like that's because they want to keep you stuck on them. Overall, where do we see this all heading to? Overall, we have the Six of Swords. We have the Tower card. I honestly believe your person will show up in your life, and they will start offering some bare minimum initially, and then wanting to take things forward with you. But at a point, like they will again hold back. So that lack of consistency that you've dealt with will quite continue. If you're moving on from them, continue moving on because that's what's going to be best for you. Okay, I know I've given you a very clear, very unfiltered reading, but that's what I see. I feel for a short term, yes, they'll want to change, but I don't see them changing forever. I hope that makes sense. Okay, what's that they are hiding from you? At the moment, they are hiding the fact that they cannot move on. Secondly, they've quite cleared the third party situations, if at all there were any in the past. And well, this person at the moment really needs you in their life. Like they are seriously hoping, praying, manifesting that somehow they'll find a way back to you. Okay, how is that they see this connection with you, and what is that they want from you? They see this connection as something that was too good to be true. And what they want from you at the moment is for you to forgive them and for you to stay open to this relationship again. Okay, final outcome. Final outcome, we have King of Swords and Page of Cups. I don't think this connection is something that you could rely on for the long term because this person is someone who has almost multiple personalities. So you never know when they'll flip. Okay, I know this is a very crazy reading, but it is what it is, and I don't want to hide anything from you. I have imagined having kids with you. We move on to I am struggling with self-worth, and I love who I am when I'm with you. Okay, so this person is missing what the connection used to feel like, and I want to make love to you. So definitely a lot of physical intimacy, a lot of attraction, a lot of passion at this time. But I believe this person wants to do right by you, but it is not something that I see going on forever. Maybe it's going to last for a month, like month and a half, but I see this person repeating patterns again. Okay, maybe because this is something karmic. This is not a full-fledged soulmate relationship. If this resonates, please do consider liking and typing a yes along with your sign. You could alternately also type in let's take 777 for breakthrough. All those who want a personal reading could move to my website, divinelovetarotbysai.shop. Thank you so much, guys, and I hope to see you soon. See ya. So moving on to the sign of Capricorn, the person that you could be having on mind. How is that they currently feel about you? At the moment, this person is definitely wanting to take their chances. For some of you, this is a relationship where this person has been majorly detached and they haven't really expressed their true self. I think this person definitely has a lot of love for you, and they do want to step up in terms of having to be much more expressive. In terms of the past, I feel the Hanged Man here, this person was rather very slow with their approach. Give me one more card for the past, please. Yeah, like they were rather very boring, I would say. Like someone who made it very difficult for you to love them. You know, like someone who was taking forever to make decisions, choices, extremely calculated in terms of how they came off. And how is that they see you? They probably see you as someone who they need to fix things as soon as possible. They feel like you are their equal and they want to take their chances. They find you extremely attractive in terms of who is this person. Well, we are talking about someone who you are fixated on, but this person could be all over the place, but you are still unable to let them go. Okay, with the Page of Wands, you do have a deep attraction, but so far I think you're keeping it to bare minimum. You're not really saying much, doing much. In the past, like this person could have almost rejected you, or they were not quite open towards a forever. At the moment, this person really wants to take their chances, at least see where this could go with you. Okay, in terms of the collective feelings. Well, collective feelings, you both have been rather distant from each other lately. Them, on the other hand, I think around this time, I want to be more accountable, more responsible for this relationship, for this connection. You, on the other hand, are just open to changes at this point. You do not want to take major chances at this time. Okay, tell me more about the past. In the past, I think this person was not wanting to change much. There was a lot of resistance. And I think they were rather very much behaving as if like they were not open towards something much more emotional with you. Rather, they were keeping things either platonic or either just like very casual with you. In terms of what's the major issue? The major issue like could have been this person wasn't in a place to have a very respectful or a very balanced connection with you. There is a chance they had not moved on from their past. Like there was some lingering attachment. Okay, in terms of like what is that they truly want with you now. I think they first off like want to start having a more expressive connection with you in terms of being more emotionally available. They are open to changes around this time, so that's the positive shift. And they want to put in the effort, the work that is required. I don't see this person treating you like an option anymore. Okay, so what is the driving force? At this time, I think you have majorly held back and you haven't been giving them much of an attention. So that is the driving force that is rather pushing them to make this happen with you faster. Okay, in terms of like what is that this person is hiding? I mean, they are hiding the fact that they wanted things rather the easy way. Like this person did not want to take any responsibility, but now that they're in a position to almost lose you, or you have started to show lack of interest, now they want to fix things. Like now, like they are in some form of, I would say, hurry for like making things happen with you. In terms of their major intention, major intention is to have something solid, future action. Future action, I see 5 of Pentacles followed by the 6 of Swords. See, this person will show up in a very grand way. You are definitely not expecting this, but this will take time. Like when I say time, this could take anywhere between 4 to 5 days. Okay, like why so much delay? I think first of all, this person is preparing a solid offer for you. They do not want to come in impulsively. They do not want to show you off with their like lack of rather effort. So this person comes in only when they are prepared for this. Okay, so far what is that they want to have from you? I think they really want you to give them a fair chance. We start off with the Emperor and we quite conclude with the Empress. So this is your soulmate. The problem, however, was they were not taking you very seriously. And it is to do with their own personal past, nothing to do with you particularly. I think they had to heal from whatever they went through. So they were wanting more space and time. In terms of that, where is this all leading to? I think this will still take time though, as I've said earlier, but this has the potential to go forward. But what could be still getting in the way? On your part, I think you haven't quite forgiven them, and on their part, they want to be more prepared. So this could take some time. I also believe there was a family member who could have been against you. That would still be a roadblock. Okay, in terms of any third parties, that I don't see at the moment. Okay, so where is this moving towards the next couple of weeks? So if this was quite looking like a heartbreak situation, this person certainly comes back. But you got to know that I think you might hold back reason. Like could be this person treated you very badly in the past, and maybe you want to take more time. That could lead to a delayed start. But I do see this person coming in with a strong offer. But yes, you have to forgive them for this to work out. Otherwise, it's just going to move in circles, truth be told. Okay, so you guys are opposites, opposite energy, yin yang, opposite attract, and we have healing. Everything is going to be okay. Be patient. So with the Fool card, this person is taking the risk in this new connection, and it is worth exploring. So they want to take that leap of faith towards the unknown with you now. Okay, now they are no longer guarded or fearful of the unknown. They would rather take it to make it happen with you. So far, if it resonated, do like and subscribe. All those who it made sense, simply type in a yes along with your sign. You could also type in 555 for changes. Thank you so much for watching. And all those who want a personal reading could go to my website, divinelovetarotbysai.shop. Thank you so much, guys. See ya. So moving towards the sign of Aquarius, the person that you may have on mind, how do they currently feel about you? We start off with the Six of Cups. Someone is definitely thinking a lot about you. They have you on their mind 24/7. Very, very emotional, nostalgic. The problem, however, could be that this person has not really shown the kind of love that they have for you, which could be one of the reasons why this connection seems to be stuck at this moment. But you both definitely have a lot of love for each other, and I think you'd like very much want to agree to it. So far, where you guys at? Well, at the moment, you guys are just rather very focused on your personal self. You are not so concerned about the relationship, and that is about to change from your person's side now, where they will be taking that step forward in terms of the collective feelings. Collective feelings, I think, yeah, as I've said, you were rather hoping and waiting on the other to be probably putting in the effort. Your person was always open to changes, but they were always staying at crossroads. You, on the other hand, have so far gotten so upset that you have held yourself back after this person could have kept you on the hold and doing the same things over and over, like a cycle. Even though you know that they have the love for you, you're tired of the same cycle over and over. Okay, in terms of that, your major focus coming forward. Major focus, I still believe this person did not have the best of intentions for you initially. Like there could have been series of third parties, if not more. And I still believe this person wants to win you over the wrong way. Okay, like they always wanted control. They always wanted to make you feel weak for them. I don't know, they enjoyed that shit. Okay, in terms of where they at, I think this person is very focused on their finances at the moment, and they are doing really well for themselves. For most of you, this person will show up pretty soon. Some of you could have heard from them. Some of you are yet to hear from them. But this person is really unable to handle the love that they feel for you at this moment. Okay? In terms of that, tell me more about the past. In the past, I think they were rather very ice cold towards you. Like moving forward, we have the Four of Wands. Things could have been very on and off between the two of you, but it never reached to a point of clarity or a conclusion. Or like rather this person controlled most part of it. Every time it got intense or it got very strong, this person could have just held back. Okay? In terms of that, who are we talking about? Well, we are talking about someone who you are avoiding at the moment, or you quite feel like they are playing you. You are really hoping and waiting on clarity and some form of breakthrough or truth from this person. I think they rather put you in cycles that kept you stuck on them. And you have gotten tired of it. And their major intention was to stay emotionally detached. You know, like they wanted everything that they could get out of you, but they always wanted to be independent. Okay? And what's that they truly feel for you? Their feelings for you are very strong, but it could have started based on attraction. At the moment, that is not the case. I mean, they really do not want to miss the chance with you. I think they are really wanting to change how they were like around you in the past, in terms of their expression, in terms of their devotion. They want to change it all. Their biggest offer coming forward. Well, their biggest offer would be to like put up a fight to probably win you over. They want balance in this relationship. Howsoever, I do not see this relationship being what you want it to be. I still see some lack. Okay, in terms of emotional expression, in terms of them being consistent. So their intention was the next action. Intention as of now would be to make you believe in the possibilities with them, with the Queen of Cups rather being more expressive and all that. Next action, I still see this person trying to have your attention. They will make a major breakthrough with you, but after they make the breakthrough, they will again try to control you. That's the negative point. Okay, so where is this all leading to, best case scenario? Best case scenario, I do see this person taking their chances. With Eight of Swords, you will again find yourself caught up in this roller coaster. Should you even wait on this? I honestly believe you can give this more time, but I do not see this coming back fully aligned to the point where you could accept this person back. I feel you would need to give them some space for them to genuinely change. I think they have the best intentions, but they haven't changed their toxic habits. Okay, so what is that they're hiding? At the moment, this person is really hurting that you have almost given up on them. Well, they really want your attention. They really want to get physical with you. Secondly, this person knows that somehow they will fall short. The problem is their ego. Okay, the major pride, that ego probably gets in the way. Okay, so where is this relationship heading overall? Overall, I feel you will be disappointed because of things not particularly going your way. If you give this at least couple of weeks, I still see a roller coaster, darling. I mean, things will be good for 1 week and bad for another. So as you move towards November, especially the last part of November, that is when I see things genuinely changing. Until then, things will be quite hot and cold. Okay, the major problem here is your person being a little delusional, your person being some form of a egomaniac. And I think they do like to hide the truth. They like to wear a mask. And sometimes the distractions that they quite surround themselves with. I also believe commitment is something that they still want to take their time with. Overall, in terms of moving forward. Overall, I think if you give this more time, yes, this will survive. But short term, if you're expecting best results, that is something I don't see. Okay, so over the next maybe 3 or 4 weeks, things will get better, but the next 1 or 2 things will quite remain the same way. Like maybe they'll show you a lot of attention, but that's about it. So far, if it resonated, do type in a yes along with your sign. Do like the video. Are you ready? Is the first message. I'm removing all toxicity from my life, and I'm coming to get you. So also type in 444 for stability. All those who want a personal reading could move to my website divinelovetarotbysai.shop to do subscribe the channel for more. Thank you so much, guys, and I hope to see you soon. See ya. So moving towards the sign of Pisces, the person that you may have in mind, how is that they currently feel about you? We start off with the Queen of Swords. Someone definitely wants to have a conversation and talk with you. Like they want to have some serious talk though. I think they've been trying to reach out to you, and if they haven't, they will be reaching out very, very soon. And what is it about? I think this person in the past was rather trying to stay emotionally detached from you. Tell me more about the past. Yeah, but now this person has come to a realization that they need to take their chances with you. How is that they see you? They probably see you as unbothered, uninterested at the moment. And they feel like you're rather focused in a different direction altogether. Your heart space. Truth be told, I think this person wants you because you don't want them at the moment. So it's more of a challenge. Okay. Secondly, I think this person will keep you trapped. I mean, this quite looks like a crazy individual to me. In terms of that, what's the collective feelings? Well, collective feelings, we have the Seven of Cups. You both are thinking about each other. Them, on the other hand, they are at the moment holding some things against you because you have quite given up on them, or at least that's what they believe. You, on the other hand, are not wanting to remain bothered about this connection. I think you still think about them, but you are rather trying to find your own direction now. Okay? Tell me more about where you guys are at. I think this is a relationship that is not balanced. It almost looked one-sided. And secondly, it could be because your person was not being honest with you, or they were legit cheating with you. Okay? Like this quite looks like someone who just loves control. Okay, and yes, as we just spoke about control, we have Five of Swords. I think if you're trying to find yourself out of this, you better continue moving in that direction. In terms of that, their major focus coming forward, I mean, their focus would be to regaining your trust and faith in this relationship. They will be rather speaking your language in terms of what you might want to hear. So be very careful. Like for a moment, it might look very real to you. Where they at this time? At this time, this person is really trying to rather come to terms with how they need to do this with you. And like for a short term, this person will want to get into a legit relationship. Okay, but what is that they want from this connection? I think they just want you to remain stuck on them, firstly. And secondly, they want you to give in emotionally. They want you to make them feel what you made them feel in the past. Okay, but what outcome do they want with you? I mean, outcome, they are not even thinking about the outcome. They are not even bothered about it. So far, it's just about companionship. They want something casual, but they will pretend to be quite figuring it out for the future in terms of having it all. Okay, in terms of what's the major issue that you need to know about. The issue is this person's ego is very much hurt now that you've quite given up on them, and they want to win you back at any cost. Okay, I know this sounds very toxic, but it is what it is, darling. In terms of that, who are we talking about? Well, we are talking about someone who you may still be holding passion for, desire for. I think a part of you really tried to hold this together. This person rather kept you stuck, and that was the plan moving forward. And I don't think they were real with you. Even now, they are not being real. They are wearing a mask. Is this something that you can trust? My honest answer, at your own cost. Okay, like what is that they want to offer at the moment? At the moment, they do want to change their ways. At least that's something that they will do willingly. But I still believe this is going to be a situation with no outcome, because eventually I do see that intensity fading once you give in. Okay, in terms of that, their major intention. Major intention at the moment would be pretending to be in a solid commitment with you. There is lack of respect as well. And somehow they really want you to give back emotionally. Okay, where is this all leading to? Future action. Future action, yes, I see the Ten of Cups. I see the two of you getting back though. They will be giving you the full attention. And like they will be making some compromises in terms of coming back. But the long term outcome, I see this person leaving you out in the cold right after you guys start having some sense of this relationship. And this will be short lived. I don't think this is a long term connection. Okay, I could guarantee you that this is something that you should rather ignore. I see you having someone else in your life if you like continue ignoring this person, and this could happen as soon as the 9th of November. Some of you guys might have attracted someone, if not you will be. And where is this all leading to? The final outcome. The final outcome is the Three of Pentacles. You'll be hearing back from them for certain. For a short period, it's quite going to look like a dream come true situation. But soon after, the lack of investment and all the confusion getting in the way, distractions probably getting in the way, and them eventually having to push you away with their drama. Okay, that's going to be the case with you. But this will take time. If you guys get back now, it could take a legit 6 to 8 weeks for things to again fall back to like where it used to be. We move on to, it's not you, I just have commitment issues. We move on to, you are so beautiful, I have control issues. And if I let you in, you could really hurt me. I think that is a genuine fear, that they do fear letting people the full control, because they do fear people hurting them back. So that is one of the major issues. And I want to have a heart to heart conversation with you. I don't genuinely see this person having a lot of love for you. It is more like a toxic infatuation that I feel, and they are desperate to win you over. Okay, I hope this makes sense. I would want to know your honest opinions. You could just type in a yes with your sign if this quite resonated. And let's take 333 for divine intervention. All those who want a personal reading could move to my website, divinelovetarotbysai.shop. Like and subscribe, guys. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you soon, guys. Cheers. Love you.